also am taking doctoral degree for health and alternative medicine. That's why they really want me to medyo yung health and wellness, something like that. So,
Tama-tama kasi itong ating event is more on organic na ito eh.
yes po, that's
Mga
why
product.
I was convinced to visit, although it's really far from
Yeah.
right? So, yun po, so far. I'm looking forward. So, basically, those are the things I do.
And we need also to promote the local kasi.
Yeah, local, yeah. Also, I
Especially for the
represent...
massage.
Are you starting na ba? Or ano?
Yes.
Yeah, we're starting
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Gano'n kasimple.
Sabi na nga.
Yeah, just casual.
Just like a friendly.
Okay,
Correct,
okay.
correct.
Pwede magkaroon ng behind the scene, like someone's taking video.
Sure.
Hala. So, I can upload. Okay, kami na lang. So,
Hello,
so we
Denice.
can go
Nice to see you.
Si ano lang,
You're
si-
so friendly, remember?
ano lang.
You condole
Yellow, si
during
ano.
the wake of my auntie.
Para kuha tayo.
Euphoria. I saw you at SMX and you're so very accommodating.
Thank you very much po. I hope you're well. Kamusta po kayo naman kayo?
Okay naman.
That's nice. Nice to see you. Anyway, okay, so to give you Tita Faith is really my second mom, and she's representing OFW as an ambassador. And at the same time, she has, business and connections. So me naman, my name is Denice. I represent the women's sector. I'm the president and founder of Association of Women's Rights Advocates. To give credits with that association, I'm also an awardee for Phenomenal Woman Lifetime Achievement Award, together with other Phenomenal Women Abroad. I'm also the Empowered Woman of 2019 last year. I have a lot of advocacy when it comes to women, especially this November. It's End Violence Against Women, which I hope I'll be partner with PCW, Philippine Commission on Women. And hopefully we can, I also wanted to do the Mulan Disney to be part of with Taekwondo girls. Why? Because I'm a former athlete. I represent international martial arts as an ambassador. I'm a second Dan black belter. I represent SEA Games
Second
last
Dan.
year. What else? I also have passion in children's rights and youth. I'm a youth ambassador for United Nations Department of Economic Social Affairs. Recently now, I'm busy with doing the first online agriculture of Cocopreneurs. This is the partnership with UCPB. They will announce me as the ambassador for UCPB. It's an online agriculture for the students to learn more about agriculture and the basic of planting, harvesting, something like that. So if you notice, I'm wearing black and white mask. Syempre, we need it for safety. So of course, if you're an ambassador, you have to be an example. And also, the black and white represent the End Violence Against Women, which is my movement. So everyone, especially right now in pandemic, there are a lot of women nasa bahay lang sila. They don't have any voice, especially to have complaints, diba? But I'm very happy that we have this kind of event wherein some of the women, nanay, lola, tita, can have a small business which we can also support, especially go local. Sino pa ba magtutulungan kundi tayo mga Pilipino? And I'm very glad that Labella is supporting. The owner of Labella is also a women's rights advocate, a health wellness advocate, which is I'm very passionate. I am taking up a doctoral degree for alternative medicine. Why? Because since I was young, I really want to formulate. I really want to do something that can heal people, can help people. And I hope that I'll use that knowledge to heal people and help people in a very natural way. Because, if you notice, in the Western medicine, the natural medicine is far mas matagal na yung natural medicine kaysa sa Western medicine. It's what they said, no? Ang gagaling lang sa katawan natin is the natural food and the plants. Well, of course, may mga kanya-kanya tayong paniniwala, but aligned with my advocacy, with this event that we're having right now, is really a strong message to everyone that whatever happens, whatever, even though everything is online, webinar, but merong mga ganitong event na lumalaban para magkaroon ng ganitong event na face-to-face. And I'm so happy that you guys, vloggers, still do your part to reconnect and to promote our small, our startups and our entrepreneurs. So thank you for having me, and I'm really, really excited to see, especially I love vegetables, I love organic, and I'm looking forward to write it in my column. So yeah, thank you.
Pwede pa tayo magtanong ng question?
Yeah.
Yan, hindi ko mapil yung sarili ko. I'm so amazed because you are so well-rounded at a very young age. Sinako ko na lahat from sports to natural medicine to women's right, which is a very, very hot topic at the moment, including na pati mga celebrities, nadamay na dyan sa women's right na yan. What can you say about women's right at this time under this administration?
Well, as I don't have the right to judge everyone because we have a different life or different challenges in life. But I think despite of everything, we still have organizations like women's rights organizations that helping each other, and they're still vocal to fight their vision and mission. And I hope that the administration would be more supportive. As you see, we live in a patriarchal society. And even we live in a patriarchal society, this patriarchal people or leaders still respect women because galing din naman sila sa kanilang mga nanay. So I think that fair enough. I think they're at the end of the day, meron pa rin silang puso para sa ating mga kababaihan.
Yun, nabanggit mo yung puso. How will you tap or knock on those hearts na medyo merong discrimination na nangyayari or merong what we call it, red tagging or whatsoever na nangyayari sa mga babae ngayon, which is really, really happening na nakakalungkot. Para sa amin dahil parang kami ay sinusupil. Yun, siguro yun ang right term. Yun. Anong ang pwede mong gawin bilang representative of someone who advocates women's right at this day and age?
I don't think merong discrimination. Ever since naman before, there always a discrimination. Depends on how we perceive it. Whether culture, race, religion, there are always misunderstanding. But what's important is we have, at the end of the day, we unite as women. And even though, sabi ko I had an interview with Attorney Persida Acosta. Hi, Attorney Acosta. She's the Chief Public Attorney's in office from PAO. And one of my question is, marami natanggal na mga kababaihan sa trabaho because of pandemic. And she said hindi rin naman natanggal lahat. Well, wala rin naman tayong magagawa kasi yung iba naman din dahil kailangan magbawas at hindi rin naman gusto ng mga ibang kumpanya. Pero, ang maganda nito ay natuto sila magkaroon ng iba nananahi, nagbibenta ng luluto at ginagamit ang online. At ito nga yung mga ganitong event where they can showcase more their freedom in whatever business they want. So I think as a women's rights advocates, that's why we have mental health webinars, we have association that they can reach out, and this is the test of their, womanhood. If no one can stop you from what you want, no pandemic can stop you from your purpose in life. Just stick to what you want and what's your purpose in life, and God will help you all the way. So yun lang.
Last na lang to ha. Among your interests, from sports nga, to natural medicine, to women's advocacy, ano doon ang matimbang sa lahat?
I think everything boils down in women's rights and women empowerment, because as a woman, you don't just stick in one thing. A woman, you can be a doctor, you can be a columnist, you can be a blogger, you can be an athlete, you can be a black belt, or you can do everything. So everything boils down. So I think women's rights po yung pinaka bottom line ng everything ko. Kasi ever since doon, I didn't invent it. I didn't just, I just been influenced. I just nainggit ako and I wanted to do it. No, since I was young, I love sports. since I was 12 years old, 5 years old, I want to formulate, I like nature, I like environment. Oh, I'm also the Earth Saver Ambassador, so I help Department of Economic Natural DNR. So, and tayo under tayo kalikasan. So, since I was young, it's already in my system, and hindi ko tinatanggal yung purpose ng yung paglaki ko. So, lalo na ngayon, I got mature, I was able to know the real meaning of life. And the real meaning of life is to empower each other, especially if you're a woman, because woman is the one who really gives beauty in the community. If you notice, lahat ng lalaki, lahat ng galing sa womb ng isang ina. At bilang isang ina, ito ay nagbibigay lalo ng ilaw at lakas sa mga, lalo na sa ganitong pandemya.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Miss Denise, and together with Madam, do you have plans for the OFW?
Okay, so for the OFW, of course, hinahanapan na yung mga balik manggagawa na of course they are na-distress sila dahil sa pandemic. So we are also planning that we will going to find a job for them para at least kahit na hindi pa sila makabalik, magkakaroon sila ng trabaho, no? So which is we are working for that. And of course, we are also connecting on that those are agencies that legit under POA license. So we are talking about that, how we will going to help them, no? So pagdating nila dito, so we have a lots of mga OFW, mga kasambahay, sa mga factory na dumating na we are giving them a job. So mga kasambahay din na dito na at least makakabuhay, maka-continue na magkakaroon sila ng suporta sa kanilang mga pamilya, no? So and of course we giving them counseling, so na hindi sila ma-stress. Of course walang gustong mangyari ito, so all over the world, no? So but we keep on praying na madali nang maging 2021 na. So it's a good for us na the God will bless us and give us a good another chance na mapakita natin yung mga lessons natin tong year na to, na talagang kumbaga natin yung lahat na yung pagtitipid, no? Pagbigay ng may bukas pa, kasi which is sa atin, kasi sometimes we say mayroon pa bukas, pero nang nangyari ngayong pandemic, maraming natutunan, lalo na din po yung mga OFW. So which is the OFW is keep on hoping na mag-open ang lahat ng jobs sa abroad o dito, so para at least maibalik naman po yung kanilang mga pagbibigay suporta, lalo na sa kanilang pamilya. So but we keep on praying na ito ay maibalik agad ang maganda na naman na maging sa mga OFW na they can have back the reality, yung magiging normal na naman ng life natin. So kaya we are keep on praying and be positive for the 2021.
Can I share something? You know, Tita, my dad is a OFW, and it disheartened me kasi all this year, 30 years, 20 years been working abroad.
Yeah.
And especially like my sana merong programa yung mga, lalo na yung di naman nila gustong ma-stop sa trabaho na sa OFW, yung mga bata, yung mga anak nilang pinapaaral. Diba?
Yes.
Sana I hope that the government will give kahit
Yes, so that's
discounts
also,
for them or something. So, although di naman kami masyadong although syempre, you're affected with it.
Yes,
But I was thinking, paano kaya yung mga pinapaaral ng mga anak nila, whether sana walang discrimination, whether
Yes.
it's coming from a good school or a public school, sana pantay-pantay. So, I don't
So
know.
that's also that we are talking with those private person to give the sponsors, mga employers nila. So we are working for that. So as of now, of course, our government, dahil nga sa karami-rami na din problemang inaano nila, so which is that of course ito po yung pinag-uusapan, so kung paano, and also our as I mentioned that we are also linked to the private sector for those agencies. They have it also the program that they will also going to help to assess and to support those family
Okay. To add to that, dahil po OFW, issue rin po ang OFW ngayon na mga gusto nang bumalik dito tapos maiiwan sa airport dahil po sa swabbing at kung ano-ano pang mga on the top na babayaran nila. Given the situation na wala na rin silang trabaho, kaya nga sila po pinabalik, ano po ba ang pwedeng gawin o may ginagawa na ba po tayo para tayo makatulong doon sa transition nila pagbalik at transition in going back to the local society na community kung saan sila naroon?
Okay, so regarding for that po, sa mga embassies natin sa Polo, so inaasikaso po yun sila. So sa pag-stranded po sa airport, which is behind of the control, no? So kasi sa karami-rami nga na dapat na ipagsigawa sa kanila yung swab test, that is really SOP talaga na bago ka aalis or bago ka darating dito, you will going to landed na talagang going to that. But as I heard naman na ang Red Cross ngayon, so inaayos na po nila pati yung OWA, pati yung which is that yung pag-appeal health. So lahat po ay inaayos po lahat-lahat. So hindi po pinapabayaan yan. Pero siyempre, yun na yung inaano natin na sa karami-raming problema na mulat noong pumutok yung bulkan, tapos ganitong pandemic. So lahat po ay so dapat maintindihan din ng lahat, no? So kaya sa amin na sa akin ay pinapaintindi ko sa lahat ng mga OFW na kinakausap ko sa kanila, which is individual ko silang mini-message, which is we do chatting na which is kailangan they will also be resourceful. Hindi natin pwede lahat iasa natin sa ating government kasi marami din namang kasi sa ibang lugar hindi naman talaga lahat yun maasikaso. So pero which is we are working for that na lahat ay mabibigyan ng support at regarding for the swab test, lahat po yun. So kailangan maintindihan po nila. So we are working for that lahat na magiging maayos po.
Siguro idagdag ko na rin dahil nandito si Sir Gerald na pag-alaman ko na ang DTI ay isa rin sa mga kabahagi sa pagsuporta sa mga kababaihan, lalo na sa mga OFW. Medyo ano po ba ngayon yung pinaka-importanting suporta ng DTI na maibibigay sa OFW sa panahon na to na pandemic na sila ay nagsisibalikan dito sa Pilipinas?
Okay. Hindi ako naging vlogger ngayon. Anyway, kung naririnig nyo ang Heroes program ng Department of Trade and Industry, so isa po yan sa mga ginawang programa para doon sa mga bumabalik na OFW din sa ating Pilipinas, sa ating lugar. So, another one is the Balik Pinas. So, meron din kaming programa na tinuturuan yon ng mga training, binibigyan ng mga training para matuto sila mag-business, paano mag-business. Andun yung from starting hanggang ma-sustain nila yung business. Yun yung tinuturo sa kanila. After na matrain sila, i-evaluate yan ng SB Corp. Sila yung nag-handle ng pagbibigay ng puhunan para magnegosyo. Siguro pwede kayong makipagtulungan, makipag-collaborate sa SB Corp.
Yan, napakaganda.
Wow,
So talagang may pag-asa lahat, no? Ang kababaihan, kita nyo kaganda-ganda ng ating ambassador for women's rights at sa UN at para sa OFW, marami talagang ginagawa rin mga proyekto at solusyon ng ating gobyerno. Yeah.
Siguro ako may tanong kay Jen. Since andirito ka na sa sa Go Local event, no? It's more on MSME, di ba? Ang iyong mga advocacy is more on sa women's, against, what do you call that? Violence against the itong advocacy naman ng para sa mga MSME, ikaw ba'y pwede mo bang kunin din ang advocacy na makatulong sa mga MSME natin? MSME is the micro, small, and medium enterprise.
Yes naman po. Kasi you know what, I have this upcoming webinar interview. It's for the online sellers. So, I started 16 years old. I do import-export of fabrics. Pinasok ko rin yung mga contact lens and everything. So, I know how it feels to be a small entrepreneur. And the reason I take up this course because, as I've mentioned, I wanted to formulate something to heal people, at the same time also to help other women, whether they can earn from it, whether they can resell from it. So, you know, walang success story if you don't start with small. You have to start at small so that you can be a voice to those young entrepreneurs that wants to be successful. Even your Mark Zuckerberg, even your Steve Jobs, even your Henry C. Everything starts from small. Starting small is a beginning of success story that you can bring legacy and inspiration to the youth. So I think it's not a question if you're not going to support or we will not support. We have to support because I've mentioned lahat tayo ay iisang dugo, isang lingwahe that talaga tayo dapat magtulong-tulong at lahat tayo dapat we uplift each other's spirits and nationality. So yun.
Okay, siguro let's end this.
Yeah.
Ma'am, ano yung message mo na lang for the Go Local? Kasi you're the ambassador of the OFW. So ano po yung message nyo for the OFW to join the Go Local?
Go Local, of course, which is that I am very happy na namimit ko yung mga ano sa Go Local, no? So, we are strongly that I believe that we will support the local products na inaano ng Go Local. Kasi yun talagang importante eh. We support our own products. Hindi yung puros na lang importing from the other countries. So, mas maganda talaga na i-ano natin yung ating sarili. So, the Go Local is really go, go, go. Talagang for 2021, kailangan maiayos na lahat-lahat.
Okay, let's have for Denice. Denice, paano mo naman i-invite yung mga women's na nagkaroon ng traumatic for their past relationship to do the Go Local businesses, to enter the Go Local business?
It's not yet the end. We always have to have hope, and that hope will bring us motivation to be successful. We have so many resources in the Philippines, so many things that we can venture in, whether in fashion, whether in agriculture, whether in establishment like this. The more you see your purpose, the more you help yourself, the more you bring out the trauma. You bring out all those their negative traumas in your life. And if you push yourself na makita yung purpose na to, and you venture in this kind of, whether it's an entrepreneur, whatever you want to uplift yourself, that's the time you're moving on, and that's the time you bring out the empowerment in you. So my message to all women, you don't stop. There's no one can stop you, and this is the perfect time to shine and uplift each other. So shine like a diamond. So yeah.
Si Sir Gerald naman, from DTI. Ano naman yung
Wag
pwede
na
mong-
ako.
Sir, sumama ka na.
Vlogger ako, hindi ako dito.
Hindi, sumama ka na. Tinatanong na kita eh. Okay. Sige.
Take two.
Sige.